মহান সৃষ্টিকর্তা সৃষ্টি জগতে প্রাণীকুল সমূহের মধ্যে কাউকে তৈরি করেছেন শিকারী বানিয়ে, আবার কাউকে তৈরি করেছেন শিকার বানিয়ে। উক্ত শিকার ও শিকারীর মধ্যে আলাদা আলাদা শক্তি প্রদান করেছেন। এমন কিছু প্রাণী তৈরি করেছেন যাদের শক্তি পৃথিবীর মধ্যে বিরাট আশ্চর্যের। আজ এমন একটি আশ্চর্যের শিকারীর কথা বলবো যার নাম ইল মাছ। উক্ত ইল মাছ যখন শিকার করে তখন তার শরীরে 860 ভোল্ট বিদ্যুৎ উৎপাদন করে যে কোনো প্রাণীকে সহজেই কুপোকাত করে দিতে পারে। শুধু দর্শক দেখুন ভিডিওটির সাথে চ্যানেলটি সাবস্ক্রাইব করে আমাদের সাথে থাকার অনুরোধ রইল।
There's also that unpleasant, painful jolt in your mouth, kind of like licking an electric fence. Now imagine ramping that battery up from 9 volts all the way to 860 volts. And you're starting to get an idea just how much biting an electric eel sucks. So how do electric eels deliver such a powerful shock? What can that much electricity do to a human being? And did the caiman make it out alive? You'll have to stick around to find out. Electrophorus electricus, otherwise known as the electric eel, is a curious fish. Despite having the word eel in its name and looking exactly like one, they're not eels at all. Find electric eels throughout the northeast of South America, including the Amazon and Orinoco river basins. They love lurking through slow-moving freshwater creeks and swamps, using their secret superpower to stun and kill their diet of fish, shrimp, amphibians, and sometimes even small mammals. Secret to an electric eel's shocking talent lies in 3 pairs of specialized organs throughout their abdomen. There's the main organ, which spans half the dorsal section of the eel, Hunter's organ, which runs the length of the eel's underbelly, and Sachs organ, which makes up the dorsal part of the eel's tail. These organs contain hundreds of thousands of modified muscle cells called electrocytes, arranged in perfect rows. Similar to the cells of a battery, the organization and stacking of these electrocytes allows a current of charged ions to flow through them, building current as it charges up. Electric eels also use the electrocytes in their Sachs organ to emit a steady stream of weak electric pulses to create a field around themselves. This field is used for communication and active electrolocation, their way of seeing in their dark, murky environment. So, how do electric eels use these 2 voltage attacks to take down prey or defend themselves from predators? After sensing a disturbance in the water, electric eels emit 2 or 3 strong pulses, as much as 860 volts. These high-voltage pulses act like a taser, hijacking the animal's nervous system, causing the prey to violently twitch in the water. This sudden movement generates waves that reveals the animal's hiding place. This all happens very quickly. Eels are able to temporarily stun fish in less than 3/1000ths of a second. Once the prey is immobilized, the electric eel can swallow its meal whole. Oh, and if that's not terrifying enough, by curling up, the electric eel can actually make the discharges even more intense by overlapping the electric fields generated at each end of the electric organ out of the water, causing the highest discharge from just underneath its chin. How are you at handling electric shocks? Are you brave enough to swim with an electric eel? Let us know in the comments below. So, we know electric eels regularly take down small fish, but what about larger animals? Curious dogs are no match for the static charge of an electric eel. In fact, one shock sends this German Shepherd whimpering. But it's the Amazon caiman who finds itself often tussling with the electric eel, and it can be a flip of the coin who comes off second best. Sometimes, the warning pulses of an electric eel stop the caiman dead in its tracks, the ravenous reptile convulsing violently for a few seconds before regaining his composure and making